Ooh la la. Ooh.
People like games.
What's up, folks? I decided we got to do a little bonus video after our 4-part Pokemon retrospective, links below, before we move on to the Arceus content. And Pokemon experience is something I brought up previously, but never really expanded upon. How the hell does it work? I'm going to tell you right now. Every Pokemon earns experience when it appears on the field in a battle, and it doesn't necessarily have to use a move to earn experience. A common form of training before obtaining experience share is known as switch training. Let's say you got a Magikarp. Throw it in the front of your party. When the battle starts, immediately switch it out. Both the Magikarp and the Pokemon who did the work will split the experience. In later games, catching a Pokemon would also contribute to your party's experience gain. This was most notable in the spin-off Pokemon Let's Go titles, where battling wild Pokemon for grinding was basically impossible. Experience can also be earned through rare candies, which give the Pokemon that consumes it exactly enough experience to reach its next level, or in Generation 8, using experience candies, which varied based on their size. You'll notice that the Pokemon in your party do not level up at the same rate. This is because each Pokemon falls into one of 6 specific growth rates, these being erratic, fast, medium slow, slow, and fluctuating. Each has their own max value, which we'll show here, as well as the known equations. According to Cerebi, erratic and fluctuating are unknown equations, and I'm not going to question Joe Merrick on that one. The odd thing is that necessary experience to level up isn't always exponentially increasing, or even guaranteed to increase between levels. Take a look at this chart. The fluctuating group is constantly flipping between higher and lower values, generally trending upward, but the amount of experience needed to level up changes drastically between each level, especially approaching level 100. But that doesn't explain how the earned experience is actually determined. For that, we have both a flat and scaled formula. Let's look at the flat formula first. There's a ton of variables, so we'll leave something up here to show you some of these values, but here's what they are. A represents whether the defeated Pokemon was wild or owned by a trainer. B is a unique hidden stat, which signifies a Pokemon's base experience yield specific to a Pokemon species. You can find these on just about any Pokemon database site. E, F, P, and S all signify potential modifiers that can be controlled for outside of battle, being the presence of the lucky egg, affection levels, experience powers, and experience share respectively. T represents the variable for traded Pokemon, and V, only in Generation 6, represents whether a Pokemon is past the level it would normally evolve. Finally, L is the level of the defeated Pokemon. The flat formula is honestly straightforward enough, although Generation 6 did have some of its own variables that may seem confusing at first. The real problem comes with the introduction of the scaled formula. The scaled formula now adds a new value, L sub P, which is the level of your winning Pokemon. Generation 5's introduction of this scaled formula drastically changed experience gain because it was now affected by Pokemon level disparity. If your level 5 Bidoof landed the final blow on a level 100 Arceus, it would gain a ridiculous amount of XP, while a level 100 Arceus would hardly see any results from defeating the same Bidoof. Lots of math, and thankfully, you and I will never have to do any of it. But you can't forget that Game Freak has already flip-flopped these formulas between several generations, and while I see the scaled formula as the more modern and interesting of the calculations, I wouldn't put it past them to go with the flat formula again, if only for how simple it is comparatively. That's all I've got, because this isn't a math lesson. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all that YouTuber stuff. Come back for more Arceus content next week. I'm Reggie. This is People Like Games. Peace.